Welcome to Free Love Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, YouTube user? Thank you for your double donation. RR, thank you for your donation. Bartman, you are first indeed. You are. Andrew, welcome to the stream as always. Joan, thank you for your very generous donation over PayPal. And hello. Nikki, hello. What is going on? Thank you for your donation over PayPal as well. Let me know if you have any questions, Nikki. I appreciate the PayPal donation and the thanks. All right. And RR has a donation as well. I don't know why, but my application is locked up. There it is. All right. It's back. All right. Next person I'm dating. And what insight do we have on the next person that I'm dating? Let's find out by going to the Tarot Tower and seeing what kind of insight we can pull from. We're back to Tarot Tower number one. I mean, I'm just saying. Number two was last night. Tonight, we're a little normal, right? We can't get that excited tonight. We have to calm down, okay? Got to calm down. We're going to go back to the past. Go back to the past, far in the distant past, and get the Wildwood Tarot. Oh my, that's old. That's really old. Sun Space Flower, welcome to the stream. Linda, welcome. How you doing? Joni, hello. How you doing? Good to see everybody. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight, Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm ready for Friday, I have to say. Friday's always a good day. We got a good weekend coming up. I think I'm going to the aquarium, unless that gets canceled. I think I'm going to the aquarium. 50-50 chance at the moment. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, if I do, I'll take pictures and I'll post them just for you. Grave Encounters, it's been a minute. How are you doing? By the way, I fixed the camera. Okay. We had two problems with the camera. I fixed it. The first problem was the level of focus. It was insane. Okay. Basically, if there was a 1 millimeter distance between this card and another card, then it would be out of focus a little bit. We fixed it. Everything is in focus. That's in focus. That's in focus. Everything is in focus now. Problem solved. Okay, I jacked the f-stop up. The f-stop was like at 2.8. That's a little tight. Okay, if you want to go bokeh, that's great. Tarot reading, not so much, right? Not so much. I'm just saying, not so much. Anyway, and the color is beautiful tonight. Everything on the camera is fixed 100% tonight. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Reiki, welcome to the stream. All right, next person we're dating. What are we going to have the insights on this individual? Now, the Great Bear is interesting indeed. This is somebody you've encountered before. I'm not saying it's N. I'm not saying it's A. I'm saying this is a new individual, but you have encountered them before. I think actually you've looked at them as not somebody that you would date or not somebody that you were too excited about at the time. It was sort of logistics, you know what I mean? Where the logistics just weren't there and it wasn't the way that I needed it to be and stuff. But you do have the rebirth, the reincarnation. I think that this is coming to bear. No pun intended. No pun intended. So we do have the next iteration of somebody from our past. King of Vessels, a little bit on the emotional side. This is somebody who has their emotions on their sleeve. This is somebody who definitely is not ashamed to tell you what they think. If a thought goes through their head, it comes right out of their mouth. And I think that's interesting. That's the kind of person I kind of like. When the thought goes through their head, they just immediately say it, right? They just don't care. You don't like them, they don't care. This person doesn't like them, they don't care. And they hold themselves with that kind of just this command or this kind of just enjoyment of life, right? They may not be here tomorrow. They're going to live life to the fullest. And I think you can appreciate that. Four of Vessels, I think a lot of people talk to them. A lot of people approach them. A lot of people are interested in this individual. But you have something that they like. You have a special something that they are interested in. And I think that's going to be great. That is going to be fantastic overall, I think you're going to like this individual, is what I'm saying. Okay, we got D's current feelings for me. I mean, because
Everybody loves the D.
does that ever get old? If that gets old, let me know. Like, if that's getting old, let me know, because that's the way, I mean, Reiki, is that getting old? You've been here 3 nights. You've been here 3 nights, is what I'm saying. YouTube user, thank you for your 85th donation or whatever it is. Anyway, Joan, I got you in the queue. Nikki, I got you in the queue as well. Joan, you're going to be next, in fact, after we get past the RR. This is interesting. I did make a ship painting. All right. I'm just saying now, if you're not on my Instagram, you're missing a lot of stuff. Here's my Instagram. I made a ship painting. Kind of reminds me of this. I'm kind of interested in kind of making another ship painting just for a 6 of Swords, because I think that's pretty cool, right? Sarah, thank you for your donation. What we're looking at for D right now is the Forest Lovers. The Lovers is a fantastic card for a connection. It's a great card to have in the pocket. Okay, this is a fantastic thing. Jessica, thank you for your donation over PayPal. This is a, Jessica, did you include your question today? Yes, you did. This is something that's good. D is leaning in your direction. I think D is pointing in your direction. I think this is something they like. This is someone that they like. This is somebody that they have a connection with. The current feelings are good. Lovers always says that, especially around the world. The Lovers into the world, into the 6. Beautiful, beautiful connection is what I'm saying. I really like this. A lot of power, a lot of potential, a lot of good things. D's coming around, right? D's coming around. D's pointed at your direction. I think D's sort of, hard on other people, but I think he's going to be soft on you. I mean, I'm just saying. Jessica, welcome. Pinky Witch, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. Let's see what's going on. Now, we're going to go to PayPal with Joan. Joan, thank you for your very generous donation over PayPal. I appreciate that. Joan wants to know something. Next 5 days. All right, that's pretty specific. Let's see what we can get for the next 5 days and all of that stuff. I'm thinking, we haven't used it in a minute. It's been a while. Let's get this done. Super Linares version 2. You know you need it. You know you want it. This is one. If I ever lost this, right? If I ever lost this deck, I would immediately go get another one. GK, welcome to stream. I appreciate that. Joan, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I have D puns. I've never had D puns on that. I mean, I've never had that before. Mercedes, welcome to stream. What is going on? Kind of focus. You got to focus. All right, let's see. Next 5 days. What is it looking like? Man, the camera's really making me excited tonight. I got all of this stuff fixed. I mean, look at this focus. This is in focus. That's in focus. This is in focus. All of the tight little focus problems I was having is solved. I jacked the f-stop. I put the ISO to like a gazillion because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm not taking a picture. I'm doing a video. Star Bright, Star Light, thank you for the weekend vibe tonight. Now, next 5 days, Ace of Pentacles, opportunities abound. Next 5 days, almost like day 4, opportunities coming through. All right. Opportunities here, opportunities there. Let's see. What is that? Friday through Tuesday. The key tarot is not ready. I'm sorry. I have the tea kettle. I'll have the key tarot ready tomorrow, but I got to do a 4K flip through and a lot of stuff I have kind of in the queue. Fem, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Now, you're looking at opportunities. Ace of Pentacles is a perfect one to get. I would not enter. Okay, one of the opportunities looks interesting. I would not enter it until after the 5 days is over. Quite frankly, I wouldn't enter it until the first week of February. Okay, first week of February. The gate is there. The opportunity is there. The opening is here. It is something we can chase. Fam, thank you for your other donation. But the 2 is really sort of interesting. It's more like an introspective. It's more like a challenge, okay? There are same things that are challenged. Nick, thank you for your generous donation over PayPal. I appreciate you. Nick, let me know what your question is. You do have some introspection required. It's almost like that you need Renee. Welcome to stream. It is so good to see you, Renee. I appreciate you. It is so good. It is so good to see this card as well here. This is an introspective card. I'm looking into myself. I think that's what the next 5 days is about. Looking into yourself, finding out what are your motivations, what are your goals, where are you planning to go? What are you planning to do? I think this is going to be important in the next 5 days. Is it related to this opportunity? Is it related to maybe wait until the first week of February? Could be. It could be. But these may indeed be connected, and I think that's pretty cool. Page of Wands into the Tower. This is what I think we're concerned about, right? Melody, thank you for your donation. This is what I think we're concerned about, quite frankly. This is exactly it. Page of Wands into the Tower. Do you see the Page of Wands wandering over, giving us messages, giving us a connection into the Tower? It's almost like the page is spitting fire, and it is part of what demolishes the tower, what causes problems with the tower, right? Crystals in Pain, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It seems that something's related. So introspection's related to the new project, and there's something pending that we need to be very careful about. Magic, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Magic, let me know what your question is. So we have an action that could potentially cause a collapse. And this may be the introspection, this may be the opportunity, is what we could screw up or what we could do. I'm not saying all of this transpires in the next 5 days, but you're getting a layup. You're getting a setup for what's coming in February here, right? Definitely that. April, thank you for your donation. So be careful. Use this time for introspection. What exactly is our priorities in here, right? The page causing the tower. The page is maybe a mistake in our action, or maybe doing something without the proper setup, indeed. Overall, just be cautious. Be cautious with that. Yin, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Magic, a general you will get. All right, we have 30 donations already. Jesus. YouTube user with 4 in a row. Let's get the YouTube user quad shot out of here. Quad shot we do. Health question. Entertainment purposes only. Yeah, the health questions are kind of tricky. You don't want to get sued. We have multiple YouTube users. Not you. Multiple other YouTube personalities that have gotten banned because they said something about the 19. So I gotta be careful. Reiki, thank you for your donation. Reiki, let me know what your question is. All right, YouTube user in the quad shot. How does N currently feel? I miss him. I want him. I want to see what's going on. The tower's at the bottom. We know we're not going to get it, but let's see what else we got, because sometimes Empress, thank you for the compliment on my ebook. I appreciate that. Empress, you are Empress indeed. The best card in the deck. I'm just saying, number 3, the rebirth, or the birth, the incarnation of something beautiful. Empress, you are beautiful indeed. Thank you. How's N feeling? You miss him. You miss them for good reason. The Magician. I think they bring so much of a level of security, some good stuff, some interesting things. I think they bring excitement. And quite frankly, I think your life is kind of dull without a little bit of excitement, right? A little bit of excitement is what I'm saying. Now, N's coming back. Like I said before, JoJo is going to dump in like a bad habit. Okay, gonna dump them, gonna ditch them, gonna be side of the curb in no time. And this is the opportunity that you have, because N needs a partner. N needs somebody. I think N gets lonely sometimes. I'm just saying, we all get lonely sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but I think N especially, okay, N has an insecurity about them. They just get lonely. And this is the opportunity that you can have to get back into there. Because the King of Swords says their narcissism that they have pretty much all the time is sort of the thing that causes JoJo to ditch him. JoJo to ditch him. I mean, life is boring indeed. You're always working. I mean, that's the way your life is sometimes. You got to pay them bills. Health question, just to entertainment purposes only. Jew, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Well, that sounds kind of bad. JU, thank you for... I mean, we got to be... All right, let's see. Let's find out. We got a health question from YouTube user. I started working out after a really long time. Knee's been hurting like crazy. What's going on with the knee? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're a Skyrim player, I was a great Skyrim player until I took an arrow to the knee. I was a fantastic Skyrim player until I took an arrow to the knee. I haven't really played Skyrim that well since, okay? I'm going to level with y'all, okay? The arrow to the knee, it really affected me. All right, anyway, I started working out a really long time. Knee has been hurting. Page of Swords, you're new at it. It's been too long. You got to go in easy. That's working out after a really long time. You got to approach it easy, okay? You got to approach it easy. Page of Swords, don't stress yourself that much. The first day at the gym, right? You just kind of walk around and you go home. You just walk around, get on the treadmill for a few minutes and kind of go home. Second day, you walk around, couple of sit-ups, maybe some push-ups. You got to go easy, right? You can say the Page of Swords, a little too rough, a little too quick. The Seven of Cups says you are passionate about it. And that is what happens at the gym. You get there, you get that adrenaline going. You're like, yes, I used to go to the gym and I used to, in my glory days, okay, I hate to be an Al Bundy here, but in my glory days, I used to leg press 1,000 pounds, right? The machine had 800 pounds limit. We would put 800 pounds worth of plates on there. Basically, I think it was like it was 8 plates for 50. And then we would have somebody sit on the thing, and then I would leg press 1,000 pounds. Anyway, it was fun. So, you get that adrenaline, you're all set, and you get a little bit too excited with that. Now, the Two of Pentacles, choose the lightweight stuff. Choose the low-impact stuff and go with that at first, and then build up, and then build it up, right? Lady Vegas, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. Yeah, you gotta go easy because you don't want to take an arrow to... Zimmy is the only one that got the joke. Zimmy, you're my man. Zimmy, I appreciate you. When is A returning? Because stuff happened. Okay, so A is having a problem apparently, and A may be coming back. We want to see what's going on with that. And we got Nikki. You are after the YouTube user spam. I'll tell you that. Did you sell shoes too? No, I didn't sell shoes, and no, I didn't have a. What was the Al Bundy, the Woman Hater Club or whatever? That was such a weird show. I don't think that show could survive today. I'm just saying, I don't think the show could survive today. That was very politically incorrect is what it is. Anyway, hacking the leg press. I mean, when 800 pounds ain't going to do you anymore, you got to take some more actions. Anyway, okay, there are a lot of stories about the gym I don't want to share, but I guess when you're 18 and you're like buff, the glory days, I don't want to be that guy that just talks about glory days, but I'm just saying it was fun back in the day. Now, not so much. I go to the gym, I just walk on the treadmill and I do some light weights. Anyway, strength card. When are they returning? Not for a little bit. A's the one that's going to be the holdout, right? A's the one that's going to be the holdout. They want to come back. They want to take some action, but they are defensive against it. They're not ready. They're not prepared. A is inconsistent. We know this. A is going to be the holdout right now. So you're going to have to kind of put up with that. I think that's okay, though. That's going to be okay. Do you ever use the Rider-Waite deck? I haven't in so long, man. Next person you're dating, how, when, where, what, where, why can I meet them? Let's find out. So we already kind of got a little bit of a peek of this, and that's what you got to go with. When, where, why, how. New communication from poor, new communication from a desolate area. It's almost like that. It's almost like at work. Okay, this is going to be weird, right? It's like at work you meet someone. You meet someone at work. I think that's pretty the consistent part of here. The person ends up getting either quitting. I think they quit. Person ends up quitting or you quit, right? And you want to keep in contact with this person, and all of a sudden something kind of forms, something kind of develops in here is what I'm saying. A little bit something develops, and it's like you wanted to keep in touch, but all of a sudden you're keeping in touch a little bit more than you expected to keep in touch. The Emperor, I think you're the instigator of the whole thing. I think you're like, hey, I think, let's keep in touch with this. I quit or you quit or something like that. But, I think that'd be kind of interesting. But I mean, I think it's after somebody quits work and the other person wants to be in touch with them because they thought they were kind of fun and cool and interesting. Anyway, all right. Now we're going back to the future. We're going to Nikki. Nikki had a donation over PayPal. I appreciate you, Nikki. Wonder if the cards can tell me if T is going to get the job with me. If not, what kind of person will get me hired to fill the position? Let's see if we can get Mr. T in there, because Mr. T is not a half bad employee. I'm just saying, Mr. T is not a half bad employee, especially with the Manga Tarot. By the way, I'm currently researching how to do some stuff, and I'm going to make a new tarot deck. So I'm officially going to make a new tarot deck, and it's going to be pretty exciting. Now, as it's going to be digital, and I'm going to stream basically my process of making the cards. So it's going to be like an hour stream, and I'm going to do an hour's worth of work on a card. I'm going to design a card, or you're going to see it on video this time, because I think that's kind of important, right? I want to share the process with you. I think it'd be kind of fun. Anyway, one of the cards, if T is going to get the job, what have you. I don't think they're going to get the job. The Devil next to rebirth, reincarnation kind of says no, right? You're looking at a rebirth, reincarnation. They kind of get the job. It looks promising. We got somebody in there, and it looks like they are going to get that role. And I don't think they do. I think they hire somebody else. Four of Pentacles. I think they hire a Virgo. I think the Virgo is very, very quiet. They do their job. They get the hell out of there. It's very, very not a concerning type of personality, but it's a very focused personality, very focused. All right. They do not mess around. They do not play around. They are very concerned, very focused. They want to get things done, and then they want to get out of there. It's somebody that doesn't share a lot of stuff, right? They are friendly, but like getting them to go for a drink after work or something like that is kind of difficult, man. I'm not saying all Virgos are like that, but some of us are. It depends on our mood and whatnot. But it is difficult to get this individual to do anything fun almost, right? But they have this great personality, and you really sort of enjoy it and all of that other stuff. I think it'd be kind of fun. 3D VR deck. It'll be pretty time consuming. Yeah, I can't imagine a 3D VR deck. That sounds fun, but the implementation seems like, ugh, ouch. Anyway, has A told the truth to the authority? Jessica, what the world you got going on over there? JT wants to know. Has A told the truth to the Popo? Let's see. Are they lying to protect his friend? All right. Did they tell the truth? Did they tell the truth? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I had a dude that worked with me. His name was Dean, okay? Nicest guy in the world. But you would call him after work or something because he would say, hey, let's hang out. Let's go get a drink. So you're like, hey, cool. And so I'd call him after work and he'd never answer. It turns out he didn't want anything to do with anybody at work. but he pretended like it, but he didn't want anything to do with any of us. It was really weird. It was like a dual personality. I don't think it was Gemini. I think he just had a weird personality. Anyways, A told the truth to the popo. Are they lying to protect the friend? I mean, there's something pretty serious going on in here. Charlotte, welcome to the stream. Charlotte, if you haven't hit like and subscribe, is what I'm saying. We got tarot news, all right? This is the only tarot channel, I think, where I'm going to stream or I'm going to show you me creating my tarot deck. I'm creating a new tarot deck. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. I teach you how to make a tarot deck already in the Patreon. I got a couple of videos for the iPad up there. We may do it on the computer, may do it half on the iPad. I don't know. We got tarot news. We got infinite number of lessons, Thoth course, symbology course. I got 2 books available you can buy. I got another tarot deck you can buy. I got an oracle deck you can't buy. This is a place to be. This is a place to be, Charlotte. Hit that like and sub. I'm just saying, a lot of work goes into all of this. If you like it, hit that like and sub, click of the button, makes me happy. Janet B, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Now, let's see about, did they lie to the popo to protect their friend? Ace of Wands, the Sun, the King of Cups. No, I don't think they lied. I think they realize that things are getting pretty serious pretty quick. The sun. The sun's a dangerous card. You don't mess with the sun. The sun sheds light on everything, Jessica. Everything. It sheds light on it all. And that is critical. That is important. Because if you don't have that light, if you don't have this illumination, this is going to be challenging indeed. Ace of Wands, they do want to protect their friend. No, I mean, nothing there, right? But I think the illumination has shed light on everything, and they know the truth. They told the truth. I don't think they're lying. I know they want to protect their friend, but you know, that is what it is. That is what it is. All right, let's see. Sarah, we're back to the PayPal, and then we're going back to PayPal in a minute. We still got Reiki. Reiki, thank you for your donation. We're getting to you after a couple more super chats. We're going to go after Fem. Sarah, how does M see me? We're staying pure professional. We're staying pure professional right now. Sarah's got to stick with it. Sarah's got to stick with it. Like love and work? Sarah ain't got time for that. I'm just saying, Sarah ain't got time for all of that. Sarah needs to stick. I mean, get some love outside of work, Sarah. That's what you're saying. All right, let's see. How does M see me? What is that other thing? What are the titles of your other book? Link in the description for all of my stuff. Go to my Etsy site. I got both books are on there. Tarot Combos is how to combine tarot cards together. And the Tarot Guidance book is still available, but I'm running out of copies. This is a full color, big, hefty, monstrous book. It covers all the cards, how they interact, what they do, examples of how to put them in a spread, and it's massive. This is a book that is like a table. This is like a table book, you know, one of the big old books you put on the table. It's heavy. Anyway, beautiful color, glossy pages. When they asked me what paper, how good a paper I want, I said yes. I said, whatever you got, the finest one. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. Very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on with that. What's a Q look like, you ask? We got Crystals and Paint is after the double fem. You're about 6 away. You're about 6 away, Crystal. Thank you for your donation, by the way. I appreciate you. All right. How does MC me? Justice with the 3. A good buddy. A good friend. I mean, a good friend. This is good. They like you. A good friend. Celebration. They like seeing you. You bring balance to the force. I mean, pun intended, obviously. But I mean, you know, the Justice card is a balance. You bring a balance to work. You bring a balance to them. That could mean, I'm just saying, that could mean that the Justice card could mean that you bring a balance because a lot of times they're unfocused and they need you to put them back on track, right? The devil's interesting. The devil's very interesting, especially around a worry, a concern card like this. The devil kind of says that there is a level of complexity to this relationship, right? A level of complexity to this that M has that maybe you haven't seen fleshed out completely. In other words, don't tell them everything. Don't put all of your trust into this person quite yet, okay? They like you though. I would be cautious about what you tell them. A lot of people at work have weird reactions to simple things, right? Like, hey, I got a tarot. I love tarot. They're like, tarot? That's evil. Or, an exaggerated example, but you get what I'm saying. Be careful what you share just yet until you kind of see their stance or until you kind of see where they're going or what their thoughts are or kind of where their level set is with all of that stuff, right? All of that stuff. The book is available by the PDF. Empress, thank you so much for buying the PDF. I hope you enjoy it. Empress, send me a message over Etsy, Empress. I got a surprise for you. Empress, just for you, I have a surprise just for you. All right? Send me a message over Etsy. I'll get it to you. All right, let's see what's going on with GK. GK says, hey, what's a Virgo man's next move towards me? I mean, I'm a Virgo. My move towards you is to fall in love with you, GK. You're always here. Look at you.
I love you.
Look at you, GK. I mean, I love you. You're always here. You're so nice. You're so pleasant. All y'all are so freaking nice. And all y'all are highly attractive, too. I have the most beautiful audience in the history of audiences, okay? I mean, everybody like hits follow on Instagram, and I hit follow back if I can. I'm like, I'm like, who's following me? I'm like, oh, my. Anyway, but I'm just saying, I have the most beautiful audience in the history of YouTube, okay? Nobody else has the audience quite like mine. All right, anyway, what is a Virgo man's next move towards me? King of Wands. King of Wands is interesting indeed. Interesting indeed. This is not the typical Virgo, all right? Not the typical Virgo is what I'm saying. You got a King of Wands here. This is a very determined Virgo. This is one that knows what they want. They know where they're going. They know how to get there. I think that is it, right? That is it. So you're looking at somebody who's very determined, very powerful kind of Virgo as well. I think this is a good one. They are going to be communicating with you. They're going to be approaching you, right? I'm just saying, the Ace of Swords pretty much is a guaranteed, like, I'm giving you this connection. I'm giving this opportunity. I'm connecting with you. Judgment, rebirth, the reincarnation into this. Now, they're kind of cautious. All Virgos are kind of cautious. They're like, this one is a little cautious, but in a different way. I think that's the important key here. They're a little bit different kind of cautious. They got judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. It feels like somebody has been hurting them in the past. They have some history of something going on in the past as well. You're going to have to kind of watch out for that. A little bit of skeletons in the closet, almost like they're approaching you too casually or a little bit too, it's like they don't have any feelings. I hate to say that. It's like they don't have any feelings sometimes. Juliet, thank you for your donation. And you're going to have to adjust to that. Once you warm up, I think it's okay. But until then, you got that weird combo until then. That's what I'm saying. Weird combo until then. Overall, I like it. It's just you're going to have to kind of put up with the idiosyncrasies that are involved with any Virgo. But this Virgo seems to have more going on than most. More going on than most is what I'm saying. Star Bright, weekend vibe. Star Bright, hope you have a fantastic weekend. Look at you going out there. You're going to party. You're going to go out there, hit the club. Just boom, boom, boom. You're going to have fun this weekend is what I'm saying. You know why you're going to have fun? Because I'm going to read you. I'm going to read you with the Wonder World Tarot. Now, this is a fantastic tarot deck. And I mean, I'm just saying, this is another one I got to get. Somebody asked me the other day, they're like, Tarot Oracle, you already have these decks. Why are you going to support the decks on Kickstarter? Because I want to support the creator, first off. And secondly, I want all the bonuses. I want all the extras. I want the cloth. I want the book. I want the little bag that's going to come. I mean, I can't get that unless I support. And that's what I got to do. Neve knows what I'm talking about. Good evening to you. All right. Weekend vibe. Let's see what's going on. Nine of Swords. Okay, I hate to say it, Star Bright. I'm changing my mind with the boom, boom. You got to stay home. Nine of Swords. Something tells me this weekend, a good one to stay home. It is. It's a good one to stay home. Page of Wands feels like a lot of actions are going to be taken out of context, or a lot of things are going to be taken out of context. We're like, oh my, this is not what I meant. This is not something that I want to pursue, not something that I want to sort of get into. It's almost like you get into a little trouble. you get into a little trouble. Okay, I mean, in entertainment purposes only, you get into a little trouble. Okay, I would relax, stay home, stay chill, get point. 10 of coins, happy home, happy family, stay home in bed, stay in bed. Not literally stay in bed, but I'm just saying, you get into a little bit of trouble. Be careful, okay? Star Bright, that's what you pay me for. You pay me for these predictions. And I'm telling you now, entertainment purposes only, but I wouldn't go out there and do the boo, boo, boo. I wouldn't go out and hit the clubs, all right? We'll hit the club. We got a double film, then we're coming back to Reiki. Reiki made a generous donation over PayPal. Reiki, I appreciate you. I love you. Let's find out if you already asked your question. You did. You got a general rating up in here. We're going to get you after the double Fem. All right. Fem's concerned about keeping the job because right now Fem's getting paid, right? Getting paid, getting a paycheck. You don't know. You don't know if you're going to keep that job. You're going to keep getting that paycheck because sometimes the jobs be getting rid of people. It's brutal. It's brutal. A lot of jobs have. I used to work a job where we would have like a Christmas layoffs. That was really freaking depressing. Like we'd get rid of somebody literally on like December 15th. That was my old job. That sucked. All right, Reiki. The Tarot Tiles video was hilarious. How you tested the strength and durability of the child. Reiki. I would rather show you the quality of something before you buy it, right? Before you buy it, I want to be the one that falls on the sword for you guys, okay? I want to fall on the sword for you guys. If I have to ruin something to show you if it has quality or not, I'm willing to do that because I want to make sure it's good for you guys. And that was good to the beyond my expectations. When I run over it with my car, I think we're good, okay? Will I keep my job? The Tower. Oh, Fem. Entertainment purposes only. This is a really crappy reading. Fem. I mean, Jared Tarot, welcome to the stream. Fem, normally I'm going to give you good news because, Fem, I'm in love with you, all right? Normally I'm going to give you good news, but I'm sorry. It doesn't look like you're going to keep your job. That's going to be a thumbs down. Now, Fem, entertainment purposes only, okay? Don't go crying and get upset. You need to understand, this is a fat man on tarot, or a fat man reading tarot on the internet. If I was 100% correct on all my readings, I would win the lottery and then I would never stream again. Okay. No, I would stream, but I would give away stuff. If I win the lottery, I would stream and then I would give away stuff for the entire hour. I'd be like, hey, who wants a $25 gift certificate? Who wants a $100 gift certificate for Amazon to buy yourself some tarot? I'd be like, me. I'd be like, all right, you win. I haven't won the lottery, okay? Because I don't do that crap. So before I say this, letting you know. Now, the Tower is not a good card. The Nine of Swords is not a good card. These don't look good combined. All right? Two of Cups is good news, though. You have another opportunity, right? If you don't like this job, you got another job. That's not a problem getting another job. Two of Cups is such a fantastic card. It's such a fantastic card after kind of the depressing two cards there. I mean, sorry. Fem's never coming back, are you? Fem, you never. When will M get canned? Oh, my. But yeah, life goes, Fem, life goes on. I haven't won the lottery. I tell you what, when I read tarot and the tarot, what's that? Okay, we want this card apparently. When I read tarot and I can predict the lottery numbers, I'm going to come back and in addition to giving away stuff, I'm going to come back and I'm going to give y'all winning lottery numbers because I'm just saying, that it's a thank you to y'all. It's a thank you to y'all, okay? If I win the lottery, buy tarot cards, that means that I can predict lottery numbers with tarot cards. And I'm not going to be selfish, okay? I'm going to get my gazillion dollars. I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to give y'all winning lottery numbers too. All right? I'm just saying. I'm telling you what's going to happen. This is no joke. If I win the lottery with tarot cards, then that means I can win the lottery with tarot cards, and I want to give y'all the same experience, okay? Everybody going to be a billionaire is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, entertainment purposes only. All right. When will M get canned? All right. A lot of people getting canned on the job. I mean, this job seems unstable, okay? A little bit of the unstable side. Five of Swords, I think it's going to be pretty safe. Five of Swords is the Lord of defeat. Now, this is something where people are defeated and they're leaving too. They're leaving too. That is interesting. They're leaving too. Page of Swords and the Star. It's going to be a little bit, but I do think it is possible indeed, right? The Five of Swords is somebody winning and then other people losing. So I think that's important. Page of Swords is also kind of critical, right? It feels like they're on an island defending themselves. I think what's happening is they get in trouble. They get in trouble and they have to defend themselves. This has kind of got a Seven of Wands feel to it, right? Kind of on a hill, kind of in this defensive stance. It feels like they're defending something. Star is important too. It feels like this is destined to happen, or they've been on the schedule and being looked at and being investigated maybe for something. I'm just saying. All right. FIM's got a lot of people getting canned up there. Okay. If you work at FIM's employer, you may want to be concerned. It seems like they're going through people like McDonald's. Anyway. All right. Let's see. Crystals and paint. Let's skip to crystals and paint. Come back to melody. Crystals and paint. Put in my 2-week notice. Going back to my old job. Reading for the next 2 weeks. Well, congratulations, Crystal. You did have some good experiences at that old job. You did. All right, let's get Crystal the good decks, okay? The good decks. We're going to go with this deck here. Crystal said it was one of her faves, so we got to do it. She also said she liked the Dark Mansion. She liked the Grimalkin Tarot. Crystal's got a lot of faves, but she don't like the Thoth. I mean, for good reason. I'm just saying, Crystal's got a good reason for not liking the Thoth. Crystal's got a good reason for not liking that Thoth deck. Okay. Let's find out. You're going back to the old job. King, High Priestess, 5 Wands, and the 8 of Cups. This is bittersweet. Okay, let me say this. This is bittersweet. It is. At the end of the 2 weeks, you leave. I think that's a powerful reading right there. I think that's interesting. You wanted 2 weeks notice, okay? At the end of the 2 weeks, you have an abandonment, a leaving thing. I think it's bittersweet because it's good to go back to the old, but you had a lot of anticipation for this new job. You had a lot of expectations of what was going to be in the new job, what kind of things I can experience, what kind of excitement I can have in this new job. And it just feels like it was unrealized. It really does. The 5 of Wands, you didn't get along with some of the people there. It felt like you didn't jive as well as you could, as well as you wanted to with some of the individuals that you have encountered there. 5 of Wands feels like it was too much for you, and going back is going to be a better experience overall. High Priestess says, learn as much as you can while you're there. Learn as much as you can. Pick up as much information because you can make some good networking contacts while you're still there. That is going to be the key, right? Good networking contacts while you're still there, and you can use those later on for your advantage. So absolutely next 2 weeks is going to be learning process, networking process, and understanding and try to figuring out what went wrong with this job where you can get that over into the next job because you did want some opportunities. It didn't work out as well as you needed. Why? Research that, figure that out, understand that. The more understanding you can have in that realm, the better off you're going to be for future positions. King of Swords overall said you tried. You put in the try. And it's just not something you're willing to sort of go forward with. But yeah, the King of Swords, you did try. You did effectively get it done. So I think there is that. Well, the 5 of Wands, yeah, you got kind of harassed. That is the 8 of Cups too, the disappointment, all of that stuff going in there. Anyway, it does feel like it's bittersweet. We tried, lessons to learn, get all of the people like that, right? The people liked you. Get the networking contacts, get all the phone numbers, get all the references, and get out of there, get away from that idiot over there. Now, we did have Melody. Will a future connection be like with Stefan? Let's see what Stefan's like. Stefan, Immediately, I get this feeling that Stefan's a pretty good person. Okay. I think that Stefan's a pretty good person. And I think that's what kind of comes across immediately in there. Two of Cups, that's a good, so I knew this was going to be, Two of Cups, Lovers, a 10 of Cups, something was going to be here. Because it felt like Stefan is just a good match at the end of the day. All right, Stefan, Hermit, 3 of Cups. That Virgo thing from the Hermit is interesting as it sneaks in here too. The 2 of Cups into the Hermit. The 2 of Cups into the Hermit, right? Life of Destiny. Thank you for your donation. It feels like we're trying to make a connection, but the connection for Stefan is different than the connection for us. In other words, the way they see the connection is different than the way that we see the connection. And I think that's kind of the important piece here, because a lot of times we do have this expectation of what I want, or will they see, right? Will they see us the same way? And almost like they seeing you from a different perspective, from a different view. And I think that's kind of the gist of this. 3 of Cups is overall, it is a celebration. It is something that comes along, right? 3 of Cups does have a history of being a third party situation. I wouldn't be concerned with it. A good 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups combo means more of a connection with a celebration, but this disconnect from Stefan. Stefan has more different goals. Stefan has kind of a different view of where this should be, where this should go than you do. Overall, I like it. I think the future connection looks good. A 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups combo is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous for any reading for a connection. Magic likes the Light Seers deck. Well, we'll use the Light Seers deck for your reading. I appreciate your support, Magic. For now, we got a General. We got a General for the PayPal donation, otherwise known as Reiki. Reiki, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's get a general reading and see what is happening. I'm going to do with my deck. I'm going to do you with my deck. All right. My deck is the one that needs to get done here, because this is my last deck. I'm making a new one. I'm announcing it now. I'm making a new deck, but I need to get everything in order. I need to get all the software and all this other stuff set up, and all the libraries, all the brushes. It's kind of a pain sometimes. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's get to a general for Christina and see what things look like in the future. All right. We're looking kind of right now for a Hanged Man. Different look, different perspective, different view. Okay. Reiki. I think some of the things we are, right? Some of the things we are focused on, some of the things we are pursuing don't need to be like that. Don't need to be like that. We need to approach this differently. Crystal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The Magician feels like you're out of control in some respects. Now, Reiki, this is sort of the old saying, right? Pursue and master what you can control, and don't worry about what you can't control. And I think that's the separation that we have here, because it does feel like some of the things we can control, we do need to pursue. We do need to focus. We do need to chase. The Fool, very important, very key card here. We're chasing it. We're moving. We're getting forward movement with something. But the Hanged Man said, be careful what we put our energy into. Because a lot of times that is not something that we can accomplish. It's something we just can't get done at the end of the day. Magician reverse. There's some things that look easy to control, that look manageable, but at the end of the day, not really. I mean, not really. I hate to say that. You want to be positive. Not really. A lot of things you just can't control. And learn to differentiate between those two. That's sort of the Reiki. The general feel this, the focus is here. 4 of Pentacles, indeed. Kind of interesting too. It says to hang on to what is important. And I think hanging on to what is important is going to be the focus here. It's going to be where you want to be at the end of the day, right? Hanging on to what's in focus, hanging on to what's important. So there you go. That is your general read with all of that, with my deck, otherwise known as the Waterfall Tarot. I almost forgot what my deck's name was. That's kind of sad, but that's the way it goes. All right, let's find out. Magic is finally here. What does Magic want to know? Hopefully they put their question in chat. A little bit of a general action from Magic. I can do that. I can do that. Now, Magic loves the Light Seers. We're going to go back to the Light Seers Tarot indeed and throw that down here. Get rid of my deck and put some Light Seers on the table because this indeed is a gorgeous deck of cards. I really like this one. Like this one a lot. A lot of general reads tonight. A little bit of a February, March kind of feel. What do you think, Magic? A little bit of February, March kind of feel? Sort of get that out there, get looking, get scanning, see what we can accomplish with this. Knight of Wands is nice. Page of Pentacles, Moon, Six of Wands. Pretty cool combo indeed. You're looking right now at the Nine of Wands into the Page of Pentacles. It's almost like an effort being rewarded. An effort being rewarded, turning around. And I think that's where you're at. An effort being rewarded, turning around. You're looking at some pentacles off from a nine. It's like something that we had been pursuing, we've been chasing. Either we accomplished it or we made enough progress to where the universe is kind of like, hey, I'm going to give you kind of what you need at this point. We're going to give you some good things here. Knight of Wands into a page. Also, the Page of Pentacles being a bit of a reward, maybe unexpected, or a bit of a reward that is sort of in weird or an unusual format. But basically getting rewarded for this. Now, why do I say all of this? Because the Six of Wands is lurking here. And Six of Wands is lurking, Lord of Victory, does entertain, does say that there are things to focus on. There are good things coming in, right? Coming in. So I think that is where we're at. It's where we're at. A birthday. Oh, my. Well, happy birthday in advance.
Happy birthday!
Because the last card is the moon. The last card is the moon. Magic. What I'm saying to you is, on your birthday, wait 2 days and then go out. Wait 2 days and then go out. Someone has some important messages for you. Someone has some important things to tell you. You get some important information 2, maybe 3 days away from your birthday, right? So you're looking at the 28th, sneaking into the 29th. Important messages here. The moon. It's like you're submerged. You're not able to get the signals. And as you approach the top, as you approach the surface, I think something comes up. I think people have a message. I think something is lurking. Something is there. Someone has a message for you. I mean, I'm being legit here. Someone has a message for you, and I think it's going to be kind of fun. I think it's going to be kind of fun indeed. All right. So Magic, hopefully you like that. Happy birthday indeed. In a few days. In a few days. All right. February. Well, okay. February. You're looking at the 1st of. Ooh, that's interesting. You may be looking at the 1st of March. You may be looking at the 1st of March. That is kind of cool. Why would that be? Why would that be out of my intuition? The 1st. Is there anything going on the 1st of March? Or something may be going on the 1st of March. This is weird. This is weird indeed. All right, let's find out April. Let's know why or how can I get unstuck to get my certifications? Certs. I think we mean certifications. By the way, I have 30 certifications. I have 30 technical certifications. I kid you not. I will show, well, no, it has my name on it. I will show you the stack of certifications. I have 30 technical certifications that I've collected over 30 plus years. So it was like the original goal was to get a certification a year. The reason I have 30 certifications, I have a weird ability to read a big book and preview it basically after I read it, and then I have it memorized, and then I can go take a test. Now, a year later, can I remember anything out of those books? No, it's not long term. It's short term. It's short term, but it's short term enough that I can pass that damn test, is what I'm saying. So it's a weird talent. It doesn't really do me any good because it's short term. But I mean, I'm just saying. Because a lot of people, because I used to, okay, in the old days at work, I would hang them in my office, right? So I'd have certifications, and I put a frame around each one, and I hang them in my office, and it was like 30. It was like my wall was just full of certifications. And people would think I'm like an expert at anything. And I'm like, I hate to tell you, but I forgot half the crap in that book. That was months ago, man. I forgot half the crap in these books. Anyway, but you look fancy is what I'm saying. Big Cleo, thank you for your double donation. I appreciate that. So I'm just saying, I'm good at taking tests. That's why I aced college. Why or how can I get unstuck to get my certs? Now, as a person who has a shitload of certs, let me get my personal things and mix them with this. Okay, the Knight of Cups. You do need to get passionate about it. You do need to get passionate about the certifications. You do need to get passionate about the certifications. What I mean by that is you need to be like, when I read these books, when I get into this, right? I'm excited about the content. The content is really freaking cool. I get into it. I get jazzed about it, right? I mean, it's hard to get jazzed about network, okay? It's hard to get jazzed about TCP/IP, about UDP. It's hard to get jazzed about that. I'm not going to lie. But I get jazzed about that. I'm like, wow, I love this information. How can I use this in my life? How can I do this and then do this? That would be so cool. That's how I get excited about it. And all of a sudden, my interest level goes to a 11 out of 1 to 10. And I am just jazzed about the info. I just read the whole thing. I'm like, ooh, you can do this. You can do that. You can do pointer to a pointer. Ooh, C++ is so freaking cool. C++ is not cool. Okay. You get excited about. Knight of Cups is a passionate freaking person. It is Mr. Romance. It is bringing the romance, bringing the passion to a thing, right? The 3, how can I use this information in my life? How can I use it? That's one of the key pieces that keeps me interested too, right? A pointer to a pointer. I'm studying for, I guess I'm studying for a DB cert, right? Database cert. Oracle, I got an Oracle certification, the one where I had to fly over there and take the freaking exam, the fancy one. Man, that cost me like $3,000. Anyway, the 3, right? The 3. This is an important cert piece here. How can I use this? What can I do with this information? I don't want to just memorize a pointer to a pointer. I want to do something with it. I know a pointer to a pointer is cool. I could modify an app I wrote a year ago, and I could sort of do this with it and do that with it. Ooh, I could make, when I'm learning something in art, I could use this in my paintings. Anyway, how can you use this in your real life? What can you do with this information? And you're going to get excited even more about it. Now, the Ace of Cups. You need to refresh the important information. I'm not saying highlight up the book. Hey, maybe an ebook. I'm saying you need to highlight the important information. You need to focus on the important information when you study, because a lot of the information is going to be completely irrelevant after you get a couple of certs under your belt. What information is going to be completely irrelevant. Big Cleo, thank you. And Fim, thank you for your other donation. So there's my advice, and there's what the cards say. Yen's got the double donation. Let's see what's going on with that. Yen. Is S bothered if never sees me again? Scorpio F, when they see me again, will I see him again? Let's find out. Yen, Scorpio's desire for me when I see him again.
Oh, baby.
Is this somebody that you like? Is this somebody that you kind of, what I'm saying? Is this somebody that you're kind of getting with it? Their desire, the queen, kind of nice. I like that. It got a little bit of an empress action with this. I think they just want to get with it. They want to get with it. I think that's what's happening. They want to get with it. They want to get in it. You know what I mean? So I think there's something going on here, a little bit of an influence, a little bit of a happy family, and a little bit of passion. I think they want to hop in it, if you know what I'm saying. That's what's going on. That is what's going on as far as that goes, all right? April, if you want to message me or email me, link in the description, or no, Instagram is up here, link in the description for my email, and let me know what cert you're taking. I probably took it, if it's technical. You just said you like C, so maybe you're technical, I don't know. Starlight, thank you for the other donation tonight. Now, Yen, will S be bothered if he never sees me again? Getting jiggy with it. I mean, maybe. Will they be bothered if they ever see me again? They never see me again. Night. I hate to say this, but maybe not. Maybe not. They got other options. S is a Scorpio. They have other options. Just saying, they got availability. They can make a call. Is what I'm saying, and get somebody in there. The Knight, they're able to take some action. They're able to get in there. They're able to get in there with some other people too. And you got another Knight, a couple of Knights. This person's mobile. This person's hard to pin down. It's hard to get them to come in. It's hard to get them pinned down. Okay. The Cisco, the first Cisco, or how deep in the Cisco are you? The first one? Are you just going for the standard? Let me know. Would this be bothered if they I don't think they'd be bothered if they wouldn't see you again. They got other options they can get jiggy with, right? The CCNA, you go on CCNA, CCNP, CCNA. I mean, what are you doing? Jew, we're gonna do advice, find money stability. Let's find out about your money stability. If we got it, did I skip Melanie? No, I didn't. I got Melanie. Jew is up here. We're gonna do advice, money stability. Money is not stable and all that other stuff. But anyway, if it's a Cisco, you know you got to renew that every 3 years. And you need some router equipment. You have to go to eBay and buy router equipment. You're not going to be able to pass that test without router equipment, is what I'm saying. They got some software that you can use. What I'm telling you is getting actual routers and hooking them up is a lot better than it, and it's cost the same. It costs the same as the actual stupid software. The software is really limited. The software, when I use it, is really kind of not exactly what I want. It'll get you through there, but if you really want to understand the material, I don't know how far you're going. If you're going to get a CCNP, you need to get the routers. If you're just going to get a CCNA and stop, you have to renew that every 3 years, number one, and you need to get the software. And some of the software expires because they know you're going to have to rebuy it. They know you're going to have to rebuy it, which is kind of crappy, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, Joe, we're going to do to find some money stability. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. Right now, you're kind of limited, is what it's telling me. Right now, you're kind of at a dead end for some of this stability. Page of Cups with a Page of Swords. I don't have much motion. I don't have much action that I can get. I don't have many things that I can do. You're kind of between a rock and a hard place right now. Not much. I mean, there's this. I mean, I know you paid me to find money stability, but it just seems like you're kind of stuck right now. My advice would get to be unstuck and not be stuck, right? I mean, I think that's going to be important. Nine of Wands 2 is interesting. Nine of Wands 2 is interesting. Basically, wait, be patient, go in later and go for it. You need to get unstuck. What's sticking you, Joe? What is holding you back? Why are you between a rock and a hard place? Is it location? Is your location crappy? Is it your job? Is your job crappy? Are you underwater with bills? What's going on? Getting some advice for that. You need to get out of whatever the situation is. 2 pages together is not good. It means you're being limited. You're being held back. It functions like a big 8 of Swords card. You need to get out of the situation, break free, and get better opportunities, get into a better situation. Now, I know that's master of the obvious. You just paid me $2 and you're like, wait a minute, he just told me what I already know. And maybe, but I'm telling you what the tarot says. Anyway, YouTube user has the last one of the day. Let's see what kind of things YouTube users got going on. Yeah, April. Yeah, if you're going all in, you're going for CCNE? Seriously? Yeah, no, CCIE, CCNE. CCIE? CCIE is outrageously expensive. Outrageously expensive. Yeah, you need routers. You need switch. You need one of everything if you're going back in. If you're going all in, CCIE is outrageously expensive. And you have to, I think you have to go somewhere and sit down and actually do stuff in the test. Anyway, I didn't take the I started studying for the CCNP, and then I was just like, I'm never going to use this. I'm going to stick with the CCNA, and I'm going to be a happy camper. So I renew my CCNA every 3 years. Everybody has a nice day. Anyway, once I'm reluctant to get back in my life, I'm stronger each day. Do you see me in JoJo reuniting after JoJo dumps him? All right, will they reunite? Let's find out. Let's find out indeed. Let's see. what is happening with all of that good stuff too. King of Wands, Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I would say, Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups. Now, N is one. N is one that wants the happy home, happy family. And we've discussed this before, YouTube. We've discussed it before. N is the one that wants a happy home, happy family. King of Wands, they're going to try too much. They're going to become awkward. And that's what's going to cause JoJo to dump them because they are looking for that Ten of Cups. And that comes up so much. N just wants a normal, stable relationship, but they don't know how to get it. Just saying. Seven of Cups is interesting too. Man, I wouldn't bring them back into your life immediately after JoJo. I think JoJo's out. Okay, I think N has somebody else lined up after JoJo. I don't think the person wants to date him, but they think they do. It's kind of one of those false positives. Let JoJo go away, give him some time, and then I think you're okay. You don't want to immediately be around after JoJo. They're not going to be in a good mood, and I think they're going to take some things out on you you don't want to see. Anyway, the way it goes, man, CCIE, that's Janet B, CCIE. Why hasn't Manuel replied or even contacted me? I sent some stuff out there. We're going to go with the This Might Hurt Tarot because this might hurt indeed. We don't know what Manuel's doing over there. Let's find out. Let's find out what Manuel's thinking. What's Manuel thinking up in here? Janet D, let's get you some info. All right. Man, let's see about this. Devil, King of Cups, Queen of Swords. I would say the devil being the King of Cups. They don't want to. I know N is a narcissist. I mean, that's what N stands for. The devil into the King of Cups. Oh, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's like I don't care. It's like they're saying I don't care. Janet, they don't care. You have that. Look at this. The Queen of Swords, sort of the damaged goods. The damaged goods next to the isolation of the King of Cups, next to the devil. This influence there. Janet, they just don't care. They just don't care. That's a problem. I know that's a simplistic answer, but it's very clearly laid out in the cards. Just don't care. That's maybe too simplistic. Maybe the next question is, why don't they care? By the way, I'm ending soon, so there's probably not a next question. But, I mean, I'm just saying. Hard pill to swallow, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Hello, B and the neighbors. Hello, B's got the crappiest neighbors, man. Hello, B. Hello, B. I'll be honest with you. You're making me nervous about selling this house and moving into an apartment. You're making me nervous with your stories, okay? I'm not going to lie. Hello, B. Noisy neighbors are disrupting and they ain't leaving. What is going to happen? Which month am I getting hired? Lots of companies interested, but no updates. All right, let's find out about these freaking neighbors. Let's find out about these neighbors because, I mean, this might hurt indeed. Whoa, King of Wands. King of Wands. Noisy neighbors. They're disputing, not leaving the apartment. They're pain in the butt. You know, Page of Pentacles, King. They can't afford to leave right now. That's the biggest problem. And that's the thing. In the previous reading, aren't you the one I told that they're going to dispute it, but they're going to get kicked out anyway? No, wait. They were going to dispute it, and then they were going to leave just to be an asshole. Hello, B. Was that your reading? I think it might have been. I remember this. I remember that situation. King of Wands, they are not leaving. What's going to happen? I'm sticking to my guns here. Man, hello, B. Look at this. They're leaving. They're being isolated. They don't have the money to leave. They're stalling. We're not leaving, right? We're not leaving. Just saying that King of Cups is one of those where it's just like, I mean, they're out in the cold. King of Wands, They just want to be a butt. They really do. They just want to be a butt at this point. They want to cause the problems. They want to set the fire. They want the place to burn down. Not literally, but they want the whole building just to go to hell. Just to go to hell, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think they're going to dispute it. They're stalling to get the money, and they're not going to pay for a while, and then they're going to leave. But they will leave. I think they will leave. Squatters indeed. Now, all right. Lots of companies interested. What month am I going to get hired? Let's go for just a definite month. One, a night, and a page. I think you're looking at end of March. End of March. I think we're solid. We are solid. Yvette, wow. Thank you for ordering the book. I appreciate that. I hope you love it, Yvette. Yvette, I hope you love it. Ping me on Etsy. I got a surprise for you. Yvette, thank you so much for being a supporter. Ace of Cups, end of March, okay? End of March. All right. Bleed into April? I don't think so. End of March. What is AK next move towards me? Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on with AK and the AK. Thoth derivative? Can we do a Thoth derivative? Nobody's gonna hate me for a Thoth derivative. Juliet, you're not gonna hate me, are you? Juliet, you're not gonna leave, are you? Juliet, tell me you're not gonna leave. I mean, it's a Thoth derivative. AK, what is AK's next move towards me? Let's find out what's going on with AK. Maybe they'll make a nice move and what have you. I was like, what's that sound? The dogs are drinking. All right, we just fed the dogs din before we started, and the dogs are drinking a lot of water today. Dogs thirsty. I mean, it's cold outside, but I mean, hey, we got a good walk in today. All right, AK's next move. Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, Success. Two good majors, man. Julie, you got a nice read. Two good majors up in here, Fortune and the Chariot. They're making a new normal, right? Christina, the list is only like 5 long. You're 2 away. You're 2 away, Christina. Thank you for being a supporter. I appreciate that. Yes, there is a list still. Anyway, we got 6 total in the list. You're 2 away. Fortune into Chariot. They're making a new normal. They're making an approach. They're making things happen. They're going to be approaching, right? Chariot's pretty much, I'm approaching. I am going to make a move. I am going to make some kind of thing. Now, Success is a great card here, especially with this bees, especially with the bees. It feels like they have some support. It feels like they have some good things, some support across there. It's almost like that they've been approved by somebody else kind of thing, right? They've been approved by somebody else. People like them. People appreciate them, and they're making a move towards you, sort of making an initiative, right? The new thing. Anyway, Star Bright, you're the last reading tonight. You're after Big Cleo, Fem, Crystal, Christina, Life of Destiny. Speaking of Life of Destiny, what will be the ex's karma for what he did? Oh, my. Life of Destiny. You're having a hard time over there. Find out what's going on. Let's find out what karma they got. If I'm going to have a karmic deck, I am going to be doing the karmic deck with a little bit of the Wizard's Tarot. One of my favorite decks ever. I'm just saying, tonight, by the way, we have a special guest star. We have Baxter in the house. Y'all want to see Baxter? We got Baxter in the house. There is Baxter. Baxter, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Baxter doesn't like being on TV. Baxter, come over here. Say hello. Baxter just wants the snuggles. Baxter likes the snuggles. He doesn't like being on the TV. He likes the snuggles. He's like, I came in here for snuggles. See if we can surprise him. There we go. Look at there. You're on TV. Baxter, look how cute Baxter is. Look how cute. I mean, could you resist the snuggles with this cute donkey? There's no, you couldn't. It's irresistible. You got to snuggle the cute donkey. He's a cutie. Look at that. He's like the handsomest boy ever. Hey, Baxter, you stole the show. I'm sorry. Destiny's waiting for karmic reading, and you stole the show. All right, let's find out. Let's find out what is going on. Quit. find out what's going on with the karma. Let's find out. Doesn't message you in Etsy. All right, thank you. Okay, let's get the thing over there and do all that. All right. Let's see. X's karma. What's going to be the karma? I don't know. Let's see. The Fool. Man, it feels like the things that they chase, the things that they do, the things they chase, the things they do seem more risky than they should be. If that makes any sense, the Fool into the Queen of Wands. It looks easy, but I'm not able to do it. It looks like something that's capable of being there, but I just can't do it. I can't get the places that I need to be. I can't do that, right? And the Chariot as well. I think karma's headed their way. I don't think it'll hit them for a while, but karma's definitely headed their way. They have a lot of failures in a row. Is basically the summary. A lot of failures in a row, not a lot of successes for quite a period of time. They know they made a mistake, and they kind of, paid the price for it. Christina, can't see about to drive. I assume you saw Baxter. If not, the stream's recorded. The stream is recorded. You get to see my pasty white legs too. All right. Let's see. That's Christina's favorite part about me, my pasty white legs. All right, let's see. What's going on with this? Now, we're going to use our new tarot deck, the What's Its Face Tarot, or what is it called? I forgot what the name of my tarot deck is. The one that cost me $100 that I wish I wouldn't have spent $100 on. No, I think Christina needs a thought. I like that better. Okay. I want to get like a good read here. I want to get an accurate read. I want to get a strong, stern read out of here and all this other stuff. Let's see what is happening. General, what is next? What is next? All right, we're gonna do a good read here. We do need to know what is next. What is going on with that? Arcana Tarot, that's it. Oh man, new opportunities. Okay. A new home, a new happy home, a new happy home. That's kind of the feeling of that you have here, right? A new happy home. Empress is, all right, this is something that you've had in a previous reading too. Empress is a new home, being comfortable, being well, being happy finally. Being happy, being content, being on target with what I want to do. New beginnings, the 3 of the Empress, a birth, something new, something exciting, something exhilarating, something ready to go. The good news is in your new home, your creativity thrives. I think for the first time in a long time, you're able to use your creativity. You're able to be adventurous. You're able to have fun. And you're able to sort of use your skills, use your talents, and people appreciate that. People are excited about that. This is the Empress followed by the Princess of Wands. Now, the Princess of Wands is a fun, creative, fiery, adventurous card where she's flowing along here and she has a tiger in tow, almost like a tiger queen, pardon the pun. But this is like a journey and a fun journey as well. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I will get to your reading tomorrow. I greatly appreciate you. But you have a flow. Things flow better. Things flow better. Things form better. Things are better indeed. And you're able to use your creativity and have fun because this is a fun card. And our new happy home is a place where we can have fun and examine, look at our creativity as it goes. Now, I think this is kind of cool too, because you're looking at a wounded warrior feel here, but I'm able to get some things done with it. The connections in your life greatly assist you in your new adventures. Your connections in life greatly assist you as you get into this, because this is a new time and a new adventure for you. I think a lot of things change very quickly. And during that change, you're able to accommodate and adjust to it. thanks to assistance, thanks to support. And I think you're able to get some things done that you've never gotten done before. And the level of enjoyment of your life goes way, way up. Way up. This is a fantastic read. You're in the car, you can't see. Look at the cards after you get home. You have a lot of fantastic goods here. With one guy that harassed me, get canned. We need to get rid of the harassers. Let's find out about that. Let's use the Wonderland Tarot and find out what is going to happen with all of that. Oops, what is going to happen with all of that. We need to get rid of the harassers. Anybody that harasses us at work. I mean, that sucks. Ain't nobody got time for harassment. Are they going to get canned? The Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. No, I think they're actually going to stay on. I think they actually know somebody, do something, they make some maneuvers that keep them there. Bottom line, yes or no question? I'm going to say no. We're going with a thumbs down. They know somebody, they keep some maneuvers to stay there. The Wheel of Fortune, right? What goes around comes around. But in this case, it's a stability marker because you do have the Queen of Swords, an evil, a presence, somebody that has something, has the Emperor. They know the Emperor. They know someone in charge, or they're able to convince someone in charge that they are not a bad person, and they end up staying, in my opinion, of course, in my opinion. Big Cleo has a double donation. Big Cleo, it's good to see you again. I appreciate you. Does R miss me any, and do they have love for me? Do they have any love for me? I like it. Let's find out if R misses you. They have love for you. I have love for you. They should have love for you too, Big Cleo. You know what I'm saying. All right, let's see. Hierophant, Empress, and the One Tower. They do miss you. The Tower, after you left, things just aren't the same anymore. The Empress, man, they loved it when you were there. They were passionate about you being there, you being in there, you being a part of their life. The Hierophant, right? A little bit of trapped and a little bit of a trapped feeling, and you freed them from something. You brought in maybe some resources, some ideas, some excitement that they have not been in before. And the One Tower kind of indicates that when you're gone, they're just not the same as when you were there. Now, do they have any romantic feelings for you? Hey, I like you being around, clearly. Now, do I have any romantic feelings in the mix here? Do I want to hit it and quit it? Or hit it and keep it? Queen of Stones, the King of Stones, and the Messenger of Rain. I mean, I think so. They have some feelings for you, but they're not like super duper romantic, okay? The Queen and the King of Stones, a good combo, a good match here. Really good match. A lot of support, a lot of quality, a lot of good sort of connections here. But it's sort of the stones. It's sort of like a formality. It doesn't feel like it's a big passion, like the Queen of Cups, right? With a super passion, Queen of Cups, sort of being in there, being in the room, or maybe the lover, Two of Cups. It doesn't feel like that passion is there. It feels like more of a you bring stability. I like you being around. Messenger of Rain. This is somebody that has their emotions pointed elsewhere. They have their emotions focused elsewhere, and getting their attention could be kind of challenging in the long run. But I think it's more of a formality rather than like a deep-rooted passion. A career in February, then we got Star Bright. We're out of here tonight. All right, let's see what kind of career action we can get for you, Femme. What kind of career, what kind of fun stuff, what kind of adventurous things you got going on. Two of Stones. A new job, new beginning with that, a little bit of a storm ring. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. The Three of Stones. I think you got a new job or a new opportunity or something. Something's opening up career-wise for you. This is a door that has been closed for a long time, a door that's almost stale. a door that almost doesn't fit, doesn't work in some respects. I think it's being open finally. Choices, the things that we didn't have a choice before, things that were restricted before, suddenly become available. 3 of stones. Working, teammate kind of thing, or a team thing. Could be that a networking contact comes open, comes available, and gets you something interesting indeed. The reason I say all of this is because we have this sort of the sky, this ethereal aspect, this chasing aspect that we're sort of focused on, we're excited about. So you see something you're excited about, choices need to be made from it, and a new beginning emerges or is born from that and how that is. And the last reading tonight, what's coming between me and this person? What's coming between us? Like, what's in the middle? Why can't things work the way that they should work? Because ideally, everything would be beautiful, everything would work, and just sort of seeing that, right? What's coming between me and this person? Hermit, 5 of rain, heavy disappointment, heavy failure. Man. Heavy failure, heavy disappointment, not getting in the place we need to be, not getting the moves done we need to move, not getting a lot of things we need to, just failure. Failure. I'm not able to do things. I'm not able to be as successful as I want to be. I'm just not in it to win it. This person gives up way too easily. General life advice. If at first you don't succeed, keep trying. Keep trying. Unless somebody wants to be alone, and then you call a couple of times and then you quit. You don't call 50 times. But the general life advice. But other than that, you keep going. You keep trying. This is something you need to make. This person gives up too easily. They're a little bit on the glass half empty. They feel like that a lot of things in their life are not successful, not at the point that they're being able to get that. And just they feel like they're not able to get success in life. Knight of Rain, right? Not able to get success in life. I think they overcome it, but it weighs very heavily on this person's psyche. It's like this person's psyche is very damaged. It's very it's not in the mode that they want it to be in. A lot of people get into that. They get stuck in this mode of you gotta go with it. In general, if at first you don't succeed, you keep trying. Anyway, thank you for your donations tonight. I appreciate that, and we will see you tomorrow.